Architectural Builder Supply is pleased to present you with this recording of the technical question that is listed in the title of this video.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
Hi, so you'd like to talk about a raised barrel hinge?
Yes, and this renovation that we're doing, unfortunately, because of the way the house is built, the front door swings out. There's stonework that's done around the doorway, and the existing hinges are combination corner hinges with tabs with a raised barrel, and they're 4-inch.
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen
thinking, be nice to find a set.
It would be. I could not steer you in that direction because that's just a residential thing. It's just a residential hinge. And that's when you've got that deep door inset or whatever the case might be. Now, I stock a raised barrel hinge. It's commercial in nature. It's 4.5-inch tall. And it's in
I'm looking at it right now. That's the problem is that we need the combination corner hinge with the tabs, because that gives the extra security so they can't pull the door. They pull the pin and with the raised barrel. I've tried to figure out different ways. Even if it was a 4-inch, I would just take a chisel and knock out the radius on the jamb, but I'm not even finding that.
Well, so first of all, the raised barrel that I stock are going to be security pin.
Okay.
So that's not going to be a problem. Is it a problem? Let's see. That's the only way I stock that hinge as an NRP, non-removable pin. So let me. If
the door wasn't fiberglass, I could probably modify it to accompany the 4.5.
Well, fiberglass will yield to a router bit, that's to be sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. I want to make sure that I actually have it before we go further. I don't. The
Okay.
ones that I have apparently are removable pin. That's unusual. I'm going to walk over there and look while I talk to you. So now, they're 4.5 what I stock. Now, so the door is fiberglass. What's the frame made of? Obviously, wood or fiberglass?
The jamb is wood.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2. I'm at my shelf and I want to see what I have. If this is even 462. 50/40s. Yeah, that's odd. I only stock removable pin. Having said that, you could, if push really got to shove. Actually, no. I have a pair and a half of non-removable pin. Yeah, I mean, you can make your own. It's not difficult to do, but you'd need a tap and a small set screw. So you should be able to mortise it. I've got security pin if you're doing a single door. It's just more of a question of, can you find the low-hanging fruit? And if you can't, you know that I've got something that you could ultimately force to work.
Right. This would be a plan B.
Yes, sir. It's a very good plan B. Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't know if there's a hinge company called DFS that comes to mind, but that's what it says on the hinges. And I believe it's a masonite, looked like a masonite kit. I believe it's a masonite door and jamb that all came together. Who knows if it was a Home Depot or a Lowe's deal? I don't know. You get nowhere with masonite. Those people are in a different universe.
Yeah, the problem is there's a disconnect between technical expertise between residential and commercial, I think. But so the problem is, who's the OEM of that hinge? So Masonite calls up somebody who can make hinges and says, okay, I need 180,000 of these a month to this CAD drawing that I send you. And if I knew where to get that, I walked into a Best Buy and they were showing off some, electrified hardware that somehow related to a door, and they actually had the unit in there, and it had that same hinge. And tabbed over because, as you said, it interlocks. You've got a tab and then you got a hole in the other leaf, and you drive the pin out. Well, unless you're going to crowbar the door off, it's not going to just come out. So
right.
I'm sorry. If I knew, I mean, who I would be calling though is I'd be calling lumber yards. They deal with pre-hungs. They deal with residential doors.
That's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all. I didn't think to do that. There's one right down the street from here.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a good idea.
Picking my brain would be better for electrified hardware, exit devices, commercial nature. And that's just because of the lane that we're in, so to speak. So I wish you well. My name is Richard.
Yeah.
If it doesn't come to pass, hammer and chisel, and you're off to the races.
And we got a plan B. I like that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've got a sneaky feeling it's going to be a plan B.
And that's why
All
I
right,
stock them, because
Richard.
about twice a year someone calls and says, "Oh my God, I need them tomorrow." There you go.
Yeah. All right. And what color were those that you had?
The only one I have is satin chrome.
Satin chrome. Okay. Yeah, that won't work, but that's okay. We can always place an order. At least
Yes,
we
sir.
know
Yep.
we're in the right. We're in the right universe. That's a good thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Architectural Builders Supply hopes you have enjoyed this program. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.